last week I went back to work on Sunday from Christmas leave. As soon as I got there, I had to have a rapid COVID test in the morning, and I tested negative. But at the same time, Kylie also went back to work, where she works at a care home, and she got rapid tested as well, and she tested positive. So she hadn't at that point really been having any symptoms. She did say that morning that she didn't feel herself, but it wasn't like a cold or she couldn't put her finger on. She just felt maybe it was a bit tired or something. But anyway, she went to work, she tested positive, so she got sent home. I had to go pick her up, and we came home together. Straight away started self-isolating. So over the next 24 hours she started getting really bad, started showing symptoms. She was in a lot of pain. She was in bed. She was feeling sick. She had a sore throat. She had a constant cough, a really high temperature. I was still feeling fine. I didn't have any symptoms. And then after about 24 hours, I noticed I started getting a little bit sore in my throat. And speaking to work, as soon as I started showing symptoms, work told me I've got to go and get tested. So about 48 hours later after my first test, I went and got a second test. 24 hours later, that test came back positive. By the time it came back positive, I was actually starting to show symptoms then. So at first it was pretty similar to a cold. A bit of a runny nose, sore throat, a little bit of a cough, headaches, etc. However, over the next couple of days, that's when I started getting loss of appetite, pains in my back, pains in my legs, in my joints, in my muscles. One thing that was really surprising is when I walked up the stairs. By the time I got to the top of the stairs, I was totally out of breath. I consider myself to be reasonably fit, so to be out of breath from walking up the stairs was a bit of a big shock. So it's been like 7 days now. I'm starting to feel a lot better. However, the first few days I was in bed, I couldn't move. My sleeping pattern is still totally messed up. However, I am starting to feel a lot more like myself now. So luckily I've got really good neighbours. They've been sorting us out with shopping, doing shop runs for us, making sure I've got my chocolate and my morale. I've got 4 days left, self-isolation, and then I'm going to get myself out. I can't wait to get out, get a bit of fresh air. It's one thing that I've definitely been taking for granted. I know, like back in the lockdown in March, April time, it was meant to be in a lockdown and not meant to go out of the house. However, you could still go out and get your shopping, you could still go out for exercise. Since I've had COVID this week, like I've not been out once, and it has killed me. Yeah, it starts to get you down towards the end of it. A few more days left though, and I'll be back out. One thing I would say though is if it hadn't been for Kylie testing positive in the first place, until I started really feeling the symptoms, I wouldn't have known, and I would have probably just thought it was a cold. Because they say the symptoms to look out for is a high temperature, a constant cough, or a loss of your taste or smell. I never got a loss of my senses, or I still haven't at the minute. I haven't had a high temperature. I have had a constant cough, but like I said at the beginning, it just felt like a cold. So if you do start feeling just generally a little bit ill, go and get yourself a test, because you don't want to be passing this around. I mean, if I was getting out of breath just walking up the stairs and the way I was feeling, I can imagine how it would feel for an elderly person or somebody with underlying health issues. They would obviously find that a lot harder than I did. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little quick update, let you know why I haven't been making any videos or why I not put out a video this week. I'm going to aim to make one every single week throughout this next year. So if you haven't checked out any of my videos yet, go and check them out now. If you like what you see, then subscribe to the channel. If you've got any ideas for videos you want to see, or any help, any advice on anything, let me know in the comments and give me some ideas for some videos. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.